Hello, Internet, and welcome to the very first edition of Roddy Reviews. I am Roddy, in the aforementioned name of this video. And today we'll be reviewing the SoBe Elixir type drinks. This is the Tsunami flavor, strawberry daiquiri flavor. You get a little shot of that. Yeah, alright. But before we go into the review, I would like to thank whoever's watching. You're probably from my Instagram, but thank you. If you aren't from my Instagram, then you can go ahead and follow. The link will be in the description, but it's at Roddy_reviews. I also have a Twitter now. Some of you might be surprised to hear that. That is Roddy Reviews, all one word, I believe. Link will be in the description, regardless. Also made an email for anyone who might be out there to send their queries, their requests, to me. And I decided to do this product once again, the SoBe Tsunami, the Elixir line, because I've never had this. I've never had SoBe, never had the Elixir line, so I'm going into this completely blind, which I feel like is the best experience for both of us. So I guess I'm gonna dive right in. The SoBe Elixir Tsunami. Gotta open the cap. Yeah. All right. Here we go. And once again, I do want to clarify, this is the first time I've tried this. I have not tried it beforehand and then written something up and I'm reciting stuff. No. I'm doing this all right now and I don't know what this tastes like. Well, now I do because I drank it, but I didn't know beforehand. Okay. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm not quite sure yet. Last sip coming up. Okay. So, I'd heard of SoBe beforehand, right? I knew it existed, but I never heard of the Elixir line, specifically the Tsunami. Once again, you can see it's a very bright pink, and strawberry daiquiri flavored, which you get that in the drink, so credit to them. But I guess I thought it would taste a little different than it does. I don't even know. There's a lot of strawberry flavor. And it's less watery than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be similar to a vitamin water type, something of that nature. Sort of similar to a Gatorade, but, less health-centric. But this is its own thing. I don't think I've ever had anything quite like this. And that's in both a positive and, in some cases, a negative way. Positive, once again, it's got a lot of the flavor. It is separate from everything else. But also, I think that some of the negative qualities is that it's a thicker drink. It is. I do think so. It's not as watery as, say, the Gatorade or, say, the vitamin waters of the world. Or it sticks in your mouth longer, if that makes any sense. You can feel it go down, which that's a weird way to phrase that, but if that makes any sense. Texture is the word I was looking for. The texture of it is weird. And it's weird to be saying something like texture in a drink, but sometimes it happens like that. So, yeah. I think overall, I'm struggling with this one. I want to go with a 7, and then I get more of that flavor, and then I'm like, maybe an 8. I think that's about the max, range for it, if you catch my drift. Let's look at the nutrition information first to see if maybe that'll influence my review in any way. So, 250 calories per serving, which is the bottle. Serving is one bottle. It's not one of those where, you got a whole thing and the serving's like a fourth of it. No, the serving is the bottle. So 250 calories, I believe that's quite a bit for a drink of this nature, I believe. I'm not, the calorie expert, but there's that. You get 1% of your total fat. That's always cool. But the biggest thing that I'm seeing is the 21% of total carbohydrates. So if you drink, a little less than 5 of these a day, you'll be set. Don't even have to do anything else. You'll just sit there and be good. Ooh, interesting. This is an interesting one. 100% vitamin C. So for the rest of the day, I don't need any more vitamin C because guess what? I got this. Now, of course, these are as per the, 2,000 calorie recommendations. So they do vary. I didn't know this. 0% juice, caffeine free, and it says very low sodium. Which I don't see sodium. Oh no, yeah, 3% sodium, 70 milligrams for those of you that want the milligrams. I'm gonna see if there's any ingredients that stick out. Purple sweet potato juice. Okay. That one sticks out to me just because I wouldn't have guessed that, I guess. Sugar milk cream. Purple carrot juice. Huh, this has, a lot of earthy juices. Juice concentrate. Contains milk ingredients. See, that's what I'm talking about with the creaminess. Like, you can tell that it's got some, milk stuff in there, but you can't taste milk at all. It's just has some, milk Enos, I guess. I don't know. And then what does this say? Shake the lizard, refrigerate the lizard, recycle the lizard. I will attempt to do all 3. I've already refrigerated it. I shook it up beforehand. So, I guess I have to recycle the lizard now. Which, if you can't tell, this is a lizard. It does so refer. So I'm thinking for my overall score. It's tough. It's in the middle, really. But I think I'm going to set it. I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with a 7.8922 out of 10. A 7.8922 out of 10. And really, that's because, you have the positive sides, which I think it's obviously in that range, but I think that the positives do outweigh the negatives in this instance. So, I recommend, to try. I would recommend that with any product that I have. Go out and try it for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. But yeah, I do think overall final score 7.8992, I believe it was. Yeah, if I messed that up, you can comment out of 10. And that's the Roddy review. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell, all that stuff. Commit genocide on the subscribe button. Anyway, and follow those social media accounts at Roddy Reviews or at Roddy _ Reviews on Instagram and at Roddy Reviews on Twitter and such. But you know what they say.